Okay, so welcome. Hope you all had a great couple of weeks since my last video. Subscribers have been going up quite a bit. I'm at 22 so far, and my one video has over 1,000 views, which makes me ecstatic. So, quick overview of what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be doing a build spec. I'm just going to be doing AMD tonight. It is going to be based on the 5700G. I think I've rocked the 5600G enough, and it looks like people are willing to open up their wallets for things that will help them with work. Since that creator build spec was best video I've got so far, that's what I'm going to go ahead and focus on tonight. Additionally, if you have the chance, wait until May 24th through 27th. Computex is going to be running, and rumors are rumors, but I'm hoping AMD announces their 7000 series desktop APUs, like release dates and official specs. And then closer to July and August, maybe we'll see some review units go out, and then we can look at having something a bit better than what we have right now around September, October. Depending on when they decide to release that, pardon me. It's been a long day. On a personal note, and in relation to the channel, before I get started on the build, I got an extension on my co-op, so that does mean I am going to be living tight for a little bit longer until I go back to my normal pay, and so I will not be doing anything like purchasing hardware or whatnot until I have that. When I have the extra amount, like per month, to be able to go ahead and spend on whatever, then I'll go ahead and buy things like mini PCs and things like the Shield TV to go ahead and review. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll throw together a parts list. Let's see how the market's doing. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'm just going to tab over here. Yeah, perfect. So, this is not my cheapest build I've spec'd. This is 1500 plus. It's got a lot of high-end parts, a lot of parts I use, a lot of parts I don't use, and just things I might recommend that might work better. Like, for instance, the CPU, the 5700G and the 5600G, they come with a Wraith cooler. The cooler, I think it's fine for like an inbox cooler, but I like the idea of the support from the two Noctua fans. I have these same fans in my case with the Wraith Prism cooler, and the Stealth should be about as good. I get a ton of air. It's a little noisy. You're going to have to work with the fan curve to try and get it down a bit. But great performance out of these fans. And if you get a GPU, they'll make sure you don't overheat whatsoever. The splitter cables are for the two Noctua fans because real estate for fan headers on the board is light. You have one. And then the CPU header. I have the Inwin A1 Plus. This is a case I highly recommend for good airflow. Top two fans, the two Serious Loop fans. You're going to want to exhaust both of them. Clear out as much of the heat as possible. And it works great. I use them both for exhaust. No dust gets in, hardly any dust gets in. And things stay cool. This hard drive works great. The only issue I found with it is it can be a little loose, but I've had it in here for a year. I've had no issue moving the case, and it stays snug. It feels loose, but it's not. The 1 terabyte drive, same as I normally recommend. I wanted to try and recommend a 2 terabyte Western Digital Blue SSD. And when I got them back in the past, when I got mine, it was $250. I saw prices going up to $461. Well, 61, 67. No. Not for $200 more. I'm not recommending that. I don't care how expensive this gets. This RAM I got for my mom's build. I love the way it feels. I can't wait to get that done. I will be getting that build done this weekend coming up. The motherboard I own. I love this motherboard. The RGB is a nice touch. Be careful though. It comes with a HD audio header, and it's smaller than normal, so it has a cable to convert from the smaller header to the normal sized one. I'm visually impaired, so I didn't pick up on this right away, so I Hulk smashed the crap out of it, and now I have no front panel audio. And then we're back to the processor. So that's my build spec. That's a good working build that'll allow you to game, be able to work with Adobe Photoshop, be able to work with Blender, be able to work with, if you want to stream, yeah, you can go ahead and do that with some, maybe you want to throw in a capture card and just use it for streaming your old game consoles. But I mean, the system's versatile. It's got plenty of memory, plenty of cooling, and I do make use of the Qi charger on the top. It's not stellar, but it keeps my phone juiced whenever I run out of USB ports. And like the motherboard, one other thing I like for it is jacks are illuminated. So if I know them by color. All I have to do is hold my hand in front of them, and I can use that to map out where I'm supposed to put what headphone jack, based on whatever color is glowing. With that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I will try to have the builds video for the actual first build I'm doing with my brother this weekend up for late Sunday, probably early Monday. Yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it there, and you guys have a great night.